before we wrap it up, if there's anything else that you'd like to sort of plug or promote, we want you to do that. And then also give us a little, here's my name, here's the name of the show, this is when it's happening at Rough Draft Festival. I can't talk, no edits, Rough Draft Festival. All right, so we'll start, Sarah Todes, you go first.
Sure. I'm Sarah Todes. Our show is called Lemons, and it's happening January 27th, Friday, January 27th at 7 p.m. and Saturday, January 28th at 2 p.m. The next show I'm doing is called Eel Pout. It's this phenomenal play about ice fishing, and it's at the Fresh Fruit Festival at the Wild Project. And I'm producing and acting in that. I'm one of the producers. It's directed by Rachel Wolther, who's producing. Was that everything?
Yeah, and when is that happening? When's the
that is
Fresh
happening
Fruit?
April, May-ish.
Cool. We'll look it up. And Sarah Hughes.
Okay, well, I have to say one thing because we like prepared for your question for this, and I'm really proud of it because I came up with it right before the call because I was like, oh my God, I don't know how to answer that. But your thing of like, if you had to take a bunch of art things you like or just things in the world and use those to describe the show, what would it be? And I just want to preface this by saying these are not necessarily things I like. They're just things that exist. So our show is if Kate Bush gave a lecture at the 92nd Street Y and they accidentally double booked the space with a Zumba class, but the whole thing is being streamed to N+1's Instagram Live. So that's what the show is.
Oh, that's it. And that's why I asked that question. And then the previous group, I was like, I don't think they want to answer that one, so I didn't ask it. And I should have known that you had a really hot take on that question.
Love it. So that's what the show is.
That is the show. That makes me want to see it, to be honest. And that's why I ask people to describe it that way, because everyone's always like, it's an examination of myself through an experimental lens about human embodiment. And I'm like, I don't want to see that. I have no desire to see that show. But you describe that, and I'm like, again, I don't have to like it. You know, I don't want to have to be at the 92nd Street Y on that day. But now I'm like, I do want to see that show. That's fantastic. So thank you for that. And yeah, what's up for you?
Say my little spiel, I guess. I'm Sarah Hughes. I am the director of Lemons, which is happening Friday, the 27th of January, and Saturday, the 28th of January at 2 p.m. And the next thing I'm working on is this devised adaptation of Boccaccio's Decameron up at Dartmouth College with undergrads, which has been a wild delight. Highly recommend the Decameron, you guys. Really, really fun book. And then I'm directing a show at Zoetic Stage in Miami that opens May 5th. It's called #Graced, also about social media and an influencer. By Vanessa Garcia. I'm co-directing with Vicky Collado. So that will be fun. So if you just like happen to be looking for a trip to Miami, go on down.
Amazing. I do have some JetBlue miles, so we'll see what happens. Well, thank you so much, the Sarahs. I'm really looking forward to seeing the show this weekend and continuing this conversation. So yay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us. It's so awesome to be able to work on it at this process. So thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
And now we figure out how to exit a Zoom interview.